Ping
pong.
pong.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good. Big one. That's right. Same there.
Well, you must be pleased with the fight back, but does that start hurt you?
Yeah, the start was the last thing we wanted the way we've been playing. Play like just can't give them enough credit for that effort to come back and get in that game. I'm not sure how they did that. I'm playing with a great deal of confidence. That was obviously worn out in the 24-0 situation, but they got themselves in a situation the second half to win it. But they managed to find a way to lose it. We took the soft option in the end and gave up some easy tries. At least we went for 40 minutes today.
Well, that was the most points you scored in a month.
Yeah, well, our attack was much better today. Our halves played much better, and Darius got into the game. It was his best game of the season for us. And halves were tremendous, I thought. That just helped everybody else. And they helped them. The forwards were better with their work, ruck work, and he was great in the ruck area there. So, yeah, I was really pleased. Very pleased with all that. That's what we've been struggling with to get a little bit of fluency.
Wayne, can you say anything about how you were feeling in 24 now?
Oh, I was probably hoping I wasn't going to keep pace with the score with the time clock. Scoreboard.
Wayne, what were your thoughts on the penalty against Houston 15 to go? You were in attacking position, 2 points up.
Yeah, it was a tragedy in the second half, wasn't it? You know, Darius lost the ball over the line. Nolan makes a break, throws at the one with Broncos. Roberts does the same thing. But we've broken the line, and then, you know, we give that penalty away, which obviously broke our hearts, and we gave up a soft try, and we gave up at least 3 tries or so.
How do you see that, Danny? Is that a bit of momentum?
Yeah, you know, any time you give away a penalty in possession's a killer. But on the back of the effort we put in to get back into a position to win, you know, that was real hard to take. But you know, there's a lot of momentum changes there during that whole match. But that was definitely a big one. Yeah.
We're mentally fragile, so that's just not good stuff for us. It's just takes all the pressure off the opposition and puts it back on us, and that's what we've been struggling with resisting on.
What about this position for you, Wayne? I know you've been through, I guess, tough times before and come through it. How do you find this? How do you get the nights through this period?
Funny, I'm not too worried about it in that sense. I don't like what's happening to us, but I know where I'm going. They know what we're doing. And we're driving change, and we're driving culture, and we'll get there.
Was it different one? Sorry, was it different one when you were at St George than it was at St George?
St George is a completely different scenario.
The first couple of months ago?
Oh no, St George is a completely different scenario. They were a team that had, you know, thought they should have won premierships in 05 and 06, and there's still a hardcore of those players there, and they drove that machine there, and it's a completely different environment. They haven't been in that position for over a decade.
There's obviously no magic formula, Wayne, when you get in a position like you're in. So what do you do? Do you leave it to the players? Do you just keep the heart?
No, well, as I said, we've got to. I know where I'm going with it. They know what they've got to do. It's not that we don't know that. We just can't do it for the duration of the game. So pressure comes on, and all that goes with sport. At the end of the day, I know what wins and I know what works. So I'm just going to keep driving that until we get them all to buy into it, or make some other changes, whatever we've got to do.
Wayne, do you expect to have Dane Gagai available for you next weekend?
Yeah, we do.
The reports today that he wasn't being cleared by the Broncos, is that the case?
Yeah, that's
Is that
accurate.
disappointing?
That's accurate.
Is that disappointing?
We're playing within the rules, so
Where does he fit into your 7-8?
I don't know. Let you know next week.
You lose Aku and Darius next week, though. There's
Yeah.
a chance to play first grade against Canberra at home next week.
Yeah, there's probably a pretty good chance he will. They're not, they don't have that many players who have the luxury of not being able to play.
Danny, what are the positives you take away from this afternoon?
Well, down 24-0, you know, on the back of a very long week, don't forget. We've done a lot of things as a group to try and get everything back on track. You know, we've done a few things as a senior group to get the confidence back in the younger guys and a bit of belief of where they're going. So, you know, if we didn't blow out that last 10-15 minutes, we could have taken a lot of positives out of the game, and we still will. We'll take a few things out, you know, to come back into a position to try and win, and it was there for us, and that's the difference. That's where we're at as a team. We're close, but we're a fair way away as well. But like Wayne keeps saying, we keep driving the bus, keep turning up, and we'll get our momentum. And when we do get our momentum, we'll jump on it and hopefully have a bit of a run.
Whatever it was you did during the week, did it feel like it had been for nothing after 20 minutes?
Yeah, mate, 24-0. You know, like I said, it was a long week this week. Can only imagine what it was going to be like next week. So that was highly disappointing at that time. But the belief, and you know, we had a little call. The next 5 minutes was a big thing for us. You know, and I think the only time we got the ball for 3 possessions through a pretty good tackle. Benny Hennett dropped it, and finally got some field position, and we stayed down there a bit.
What do you think of the Broncos' match difference in points in the game?
Yeah, I thought Justin Hodges is just playing sensational. He just terrorises out there. They're big game players, and big name players will always stand up. You know what you're getting out of them every week, and they'll be thereabouts.
Danny, did you feel your Achilles singing out on that last 20 minutes?
Achilles, knees, hips. No, it was. I was just trying to keep up with Darius, and you know, he threw a great pass and ended up down around my knees, probably a little bit slow. So we got there in the end, and yeah, good to find the try line finally for the year.
Wayne, must be nice to see Darius in some open space.
Yeah, it was great. It was great to see him play today like he did. He's been struggling like a lot of his teammates, but he did. You know, we had a lot of, silly as it sounds, and we had a lot of good players out there today. We just lost our way when it mattered most at the end there. But the effort was good from a lot of them. Much improved in some areas, so Danny said we'll just, I'll keep repeating it as long as I have to, you know, we'll just stay at it, know what works, just got to get them to be able to do it for 80 minutes, and when they realise how it works properly, they won't have a lot of sad days like they're going to have this afternoon.
Wayne, does it embolden you in that belief when they perform like they did in the middle of the game? Or
What's that?
Well, what you just said about, you know, having the confidence and sticking at it, does it waver ever? Like, and does it help when they perform well and do good things?
Well, they've got to experience what I know, okay, and that's what I know works, so that's their problem, and they can't hold it together for that long period of time because there's a fair bit of pressure involved and all that stuff. It's a learned thing, okay, and that's the retraining part of it, that's where it's all happening right now.
So your confidence is never affected by what happens out on the field, it's just your experience that you draw on?
Absolutely. I've coached for 26 years in the NRL and I know what works. My challenge is to get them to buy into what works. And I'll leave you on that note on this, you know, we've got a choice. I mean, I made the choice when I went there. I didn't want, you know, I don't want them to finish 8th or 9th and that every year. We're not interested in that. We're driving being a top team and setting up a system that'll be making a top club for a long period of time. We take some pain now, we'll take the pain. We'll keep taking the pain until we get it right. And you look at the Broncos, that's what they produce, and they produced it here for 25 years. You look at the Storm, they produce the same thing, year after year, week after week. That's where we want to be.
Must be harder for someone like Stephen Kearney to have the confidence you've got when he's doing this.
Yeah, well it is. It's a good point you make because I've been here so many times and I know I'm not second guessing myself about it. And that's what experience gives you. So, we all know where we're going, and more importantly, I know where we're going.
Wayne, you had one bad hit flash there, or gash at the young fella, any other injuries?
No, we're pretty good.